Yes, this is the other critical race theory that we have to talk about. This is my favorite fucking story, dude. Speaking of white people, wilding the fuck out. Let's take a look at this George Washington University professor who's been lying about being black. Rachel Dolezal to Electric Boogaloo. New Rachel Dolezal character unlocked, baby. Woo!
Professor in D.C. has revealed she's been pretending to be black her entire career. Jessica Krug, she's an associate professor at George Washington University and has written extensively about Africa and Latin America, all while claiming her own black and Latina heritage.
You guys think it's okay when Ariana Grande does this or when Kylie Jenner does this, but when Jessica Krug wants to do it, all of a sudden that's a problem? No, I'm just going to be doing AAVE for the rest of this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Trigger warning to my POC audience. I will be doing the whitest form of AAVE going forward from this point on because it's so fucking good. It's so good. Oh, I have clips that I already sent to myself because I was waiting. Her accent is incredible, dude. It is literally, ooh, it's so good. Is so good. Yeah, blackfishing. Acceptable on Instagram, unacceptable when you're a George Washington University African American studies professor. Bro, she was literally teaching this shit. So good.
But in an article published on medium.com yesterday, she apologized. She revealed she's white and Jewish. She grew up in a Kansas City suburb. The story is not unlike Rachel Dolezal. Remember her? She's another white woman who claimed that she was black while teaching studies, Africana studies at Eastern Washington University. She even was the head of her local NAACP chapter. One of Jessica Krug's students said,
it's funny because like these people literally work at it. Like they work harder to try and like portray themselves as black. Like they don't just fucking wear cornrows, take an Instagram photo, and then next week like decide, all right, I'm white again. Like, you know, get this fucking tanner off me. Like they literally live it, dude. They are weebs. They're weebs for black culture. They're like next level fucking weebs, dude. It's crazy. They go in and they work inside of the NAACP chapters like Rachel Dolezal did. Like this lady was literally a African American studies professor, dude. But also much like weebs, they literally they're so bad at the LARP. And of course, black people, like actual black people around them are constantly like, yo, you're white though. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're white. And when they get challenged on this shit, they freak the fuck out.
Always changed the exact place she said she was from. Even said the N-word when it was in texts that the class was reading. A spokesperson for George Washington University said the university...
Wait a minute, guys. Was it in private? Come on, dude. This story
Washington University said the university is aware of her article and is looking into this situation.
All right, we gotta talk more about this lady because she is a gem, dude. A gem. Jessica Krug, a professor at George Washington University, has written extensively about Africa, Latin America, the diaspora, and identity, all claiming her own black and Latina heritage. But in an article published on medium.com on Thursday, Krug revealed the truth. She is white. Jessica A. Krug, area of expertise, Africa, Latin America, African American history, early modern world, imperialism, and colonialism. Okay. We gotta watch this. Okay, thank you.
Hey, I'm Jess LaBombalera. I'm here in El Barrio, East Harlem. You probably know this neighborhood because the HasanAbi Viverito, who used to be the speaker of your city council,
is Jess LaBombalera. Ay caramba, dude. Dude, oh come on, dude. This is so good. It's Jess LaBombalera. I'm from East Harlem. I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Oh, how are you so bold? Lady, just give me the strength one day, just for half a day, to have this kind of confidence, dude. I am so jealous when I see this shit. To be able to call into a Zoom meeting, it's going to get so much worse. It's going to get so much better, aka so much worse. Let's watch. What did Jess LaBombalera have to say at the city council meeting?
Sold my neighborhood to developers and gentrifiers. So I got a couple of things to say. And when y'all come on and tell me my time stops, out of here. It's been 7 hours. Not only did I have to listen to these cops, and not just the cops, but to be honest with y'all, city council members, you posing like you opposing them for your sound bites, for your social media, for your re-election campaigns. Fuck out of here. You've been supporting.
Fuck out of here. You've been posing. Fuck out of here. Dude, okay, honestly, I'm sorry, but how the fuck did you LARP as like an actual black person for so long and you never figured out your black scent? Like how could you not figure out how to do like proper AAVE when like SoundCloud rappers and shit know how to do it after like 1 year of being famous? How does she keep this going for so long? Well, get the fuck out of here. Oh, Dios mío. I am Jess LaBombalera. Like she literally sounds like D in Always Sunny in Philadelphia and the like fucking character that she had. Oy, mami, cucaracha, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? Yeah, Martina Martinez. Exactly, dude. Okay, we'll play that in a second, but look.
Supporting the cops in the pandemic when the MTA was strapped and you supported putting more cops on the MTA. Fuck out of here. We know where you're coming from, and we know what these little photo opportunity bullshits are. I also want to call out all these white New Yorkers who waited 4 hours with us to be able to speak and that did not yield their time to black and brown indigenous New Yorkers who thought,
dude, that's the best part. She's calling out the white folk who did not. And I tell you, them white folk that did not yield their time, unlike me, I'm a black lady. She looks white as fuck. Her lips are thinner than paper cuts. It's so good, dude. Indigenous New Yorkers. And that's on period, sis Chile. This is the greatest story ever created. How do you not love this, dude? Come on. She used to question Afro-Latin scholars about their authenticity. I may or may not be close with some scholars that know her well. Dude, I've seen this as well. Immediately, all of her articles were wiped off the internet. She literally wrote articles, right? Talking about how some Afro-Latin scholars and their like ethnic background from Puerto Rican Afro-Latin scholars, right? She was saying like it's not enough. Yep. I mean, at least she doesn't like fake. At least she doesn't like fake being a black person though. Like this is just like regular white people shit. Come on, dude. This is so good. Rachel Dolezal walks so Jess LaBombalera could run.
that their sense of, I thought cops was here to protect us, but I guess they're not. Boy, you think that this sort of like shock and empathy thing is the move. Okay, so a couple of things. You was talking about, Chair, you was talking about moving against the gang database. What's up with that? Because last I checked, that's still operating. Last I checked, that's still up. You talk about us to show up, been shown up in all these neighborhood council meetings trying to fight gentrification. Ain't nothing changed.
Isn't she literally gentrifying technically? Like, she showed up from Kansas with her upper middle class white ass and literally took over. Not only did she gentrify, but she also is doing like, this is literally cultural appropriation. But hot take, I'm not against this because it's too good. The content is too good. Like, how are you going to live in a world where people don't clown on themselves like this? Like, what are you gonna do? You don't want this to happen, really? Like, I get it. She technically did take a slot away from a black scholar that could have taken that job at GWU, and it speaks to broader systemic problems of racism in academia as well. But come on, dude, this is such good content. You really don't want this content to exist? I mean, this is literally peak. You can't make this better. You can't come up with a funnier bit than someone who is so invested.
You know, y'all heard from a few people who were there, and thank you, much power to all my siblings who were standing up, my black and brown siblings who were standing. Y'all know what it was, right? It was led by a group called Decolonize This Place. The NYPD is a colonial occupation force. Let's be real honest. Y'all know they're being trained by the IDF. They are trained in counterinsurgency.
Like, she's not even wrong with the stuff that she's saying, But she's such a fucking clown and also portraying herself as black while doing literally the worst AAVE I've ever seen that it just like ruins the fucking take. By the way, we laugh at this, but as someone also pointed out in the chat, this is just K-Hive to a T. K-Hive is all about telling black people they're racist for not wanting to vote for Kamala Harris.
And guess what happens when we get in there? Even, you know, some of the white girls who do get arrested, in and out like nothing. Guess who's staying? Guess who's standing outside in the rain for hours, zip tied, no water, no access to anything. So y'all want to act brand new? Y'all want to act shocked? We can reform. We can do this. Vote people in. Vote people out. Bro, it's been that. The last time there was a curfew in New York City, it was because Black people in Harlem were standing up for one of our own being killed by the NYPD. And I do not want my great-grandchildren out here having to protest the same shit. So you know what it is. You got to defund the NYPD, not just defund it, abolish it. Abolish the police. The police are a colonial occupation force.
Why does she got the Pokelaw's camera angle? I do not know. Like, I don't know why she chose to go with the Nick Merckx Pokelaw's camera angle when she's when she's addressing the New York City Council.
You know, we talking about decolonize this place. We're not stuttering. We know what it is, and we know why that's threatening the cops in a way.
We're talking about decolonizing this place, and we ain't stuttering. Did I stutter? I wonder how many times she said the N-word, like around other people, like as a black person, as she portrayed herself as a black person. I really, she must have, right? Like, she must have. This is why you don't say the N-word in public or in private, okay? Not even once. Like heroin, dude. You say it once as a white person, and then before you know it, you're Jess LaBombalera yelling at the city council meeting. You can't do it, man. You can't do it. Before you know it, you're writing manifestos. About why it's okay.
Like, y'all know what it is. You know what it's about. Stop playing games with us. Stop playing in our face. To all the white people after me, yield your time to Black and brown people, right? And stop playing in our faces.
That is great. That's art. I'm sorry. That's art. That is performance art. That is beautiful. It doesn't get any better than that. As far as content goes, that's perfect. I just wanted to show you what she sounds like in like...
Reputation from this battle circulated 400...
So this is just her code switching, you know what I mean? This is her in a professional situation.
...hundreds of years, and I mean that literally. So in the 1880s, right, and imagine what the world looks like in the 1880s versus the 1590s, the Portuguese are still trying to conquer this region. It is madness to attempt to penetrate Kisama for the purpose of conquering land there. He's not talking about anything that's happening in the 1880s. He's talking about something that happened in 1594.
Bro, she's sitting there like, why are we letting this white lady talk about it? She's sitting there, she's looking like, man, this lady's not black, dude. She knows. Look at her
make a case
face.
for why he shouldn't have to do something now.
Last thing I want to play on this one is this clip.
Charlie, are you ready with the camera?
Yeah, I'm trying to set it up. It takes a second, D. All right, who the hell is this character that you're doing?
Oh, this one, it's a really great one. Her name's Martina Martinez, and she is a streetwise Puerto Rican girl who's always quick with a sassy comeback.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's awesome. Now let's go over what we're doing again. I go up, I talk, you come in with the volleyball, you hit him in the face.
I'm horrified that he's here.
Excuse me, can I talk to you?
What?
You're supposed to white boys, right? Can I ask you a question? When you be in the clubs and you be dancing, why you look so stupid? I'm just playing. So, you's a big man, right? But you got such tiny boots on. That means you got a small pecker. I'm sorry. I'm just playing. I'm Martina Martinez.
Come on, dude. It's the same exact energy. Also, Always Sunny is straight the fuck up the best. I don't understand. We just watched the same video twice. Yeah, exactly.
Playing, right? But you got such tiny boots on. That means you got a small pecker. I'm sorry.
Points where our hands was turning purple, having us on the bus. And guess what happens when we get in there? Even, you know, some of the white girls who do get arrested, in and out like nothing. Guess who's staying? Guess who's standing outside in the rain for hours?
It's so good. It's so good. I'm sorry for playing the same video over and over again, but here in the final stage here is the truth in the anti-black violence of my lies. For the better part of my adult life, every move I made, every relationship I formed has been rooted in the napalm of toxic soil of lies, not just any lies. Intention never matters more than the impact. I am not a culture vulture. I am a culture leech. I thought about ending these lies so many times over the many years, but my cowardice was always more powerful than my ethics. I know right from wrong. I know history. I know power. I am a coward. I am a coward. There's no ignorance, no innocence, nothing claimed, nothing to defend. I have moved wrong in every way for years. Here's the thing. She got caught. She didn't reform. She got caught. Someone had undeniable proof. Dude, I can't even do the accent for longer. I'm so sorry. I don't want to disappoint my black audience by continuing to try to do this. Too late? Okay, I'm going to self-cancel after this one.
Big boobs? What? Child. Anyway, so.
That's where that comes from? So it's not even chill. I always thought it was like chill. I didn't realize it was just child without a D. This entire time I thought it was chile. And then people are like, Hasan, you're not white. This entire time I thought it was Chile because I only read it. Oh, I'm having so much fun today, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, how do you say?
How do you say woo Chile?
You said what?
Woo Chile.
Woo Chile?
Like WHEW Chile. Chile.
It's woo, child.
Bro, this literally, I just had that moment. Wow. Here, go ahead, clip that and send that to people whenever. Send that to the white supremacists. They're like, Hasan, you're not white. Shut the f up, you're brown. Sandman. Muslim man. Sweet Chile right now, you won't. I'm doing it, dude. In honor of Jessica Krug. There you go. I did it. I did it. Yeah. Medium post incoming.